everyone! Nandito tayo ngayon sa Flamingo Gardens dito sa Florida. Flamingo Gardens is one of the oldest botanical gardens and attractions in South Florida. Flamingo Gardens is the premier Everglades Learning Center and South Florida Wildlife and Botanical Sanctuary. Flamingo Gardens' mission is to depict, preserve, and provide education about the natural and cultural heritage of South Florida and the Everglades Botanical Gardens and Wildlife Sanctuary. Oh, this is so cute. Look at this bird. The color is so nice. It's like a plastic one. Are you plastic? Oh, no.
它会动，这是
这是什么？
nuts，它可以 crack，它的牙齿好大好利。
你看我。Oh, this is the peacock. Open your wings.
它也不是像 peacock。
Hello. Oh, birds.
很像。
Where is it?
Where do you want to go?
Where are the flamingos?
Where do you go?
Hanapin natin yung mga flamingos, guys. Dito ang daan. Ayan, maglakad muna tayo. Ang ganda ng garden nila, oh. Ang daming tropical plants. Parang nasa Pilipinas lang ako. Flamingo. So, ayan, nakita na natin ang tram station. Diyan siya. And then, dito tayo. Tingnan natin kung nandito yung flamingos. Oh, nakita ko may flamingo.
这都是假的，有什么看？
This is the biggest tree I see. Here is the flamingo, honey.
Flamingo，
Pan. Flamingo pan.
然后这边好多这个。
Peacock. Oh, there's... What is that? Is that a lizard?
哪边？
下面
哦，lizard。Yeah，
lizard?
雨刮了。Yeah。
Iguana.
啊，
会不会咬人？
不会，
那一点点的 flamingo.
好多。
Oh. Hay ducks. Oh, that's the biggest iguana. 你看啊，他们有那个 feet， 还有那个 feet 桥啊，那个 flamingo 啊 standing 那个 flamingo。
刚好一只脚，对，刚好会 balance。
是不是这样的呢？叫的ballet， having ballet。
你看那边那个雨刮了这么大，你要站在那里。
Oh, so cute.
He's coming to get us.
I see him.
The iguana lurking. He's coming on. Yeah.
They are so friendly. Some flamingos are not
Oh，这是什么东西啊？
Alligator is here.
哦，pencil bucket。
Ooh, hi.
对啊，皮肤破掉了。
然后是很像 pregnant.
没有，我肚子就是这么大。
But this is the big one I saw.
这边你看，这边也有。
Oh. Although they are at the ground.
那边还躲在草丛里头。
Oh, sorry. Oh my God. Dito lang pala ako makakita ng alligator. Sa park.
Lisa.
That is iguana too.
Similar, yeah.
This iguana. Look at that, guys. Oh, turtle. Where's the turtle? Oh, turtles. Big turtles. This is the African
Spurred turtles.
spurred tortoise. How ta, guys? Eating salad with pumpkin. Oh my God, that's really long. I think this is ganso.
你看它那个 well， 它那个脚上的 well， 这么大一个。
Ganso. Hello, hello.
Ah, who's screaming? Everglades.
They swim backward, it's very fast.
Black bear. Yeah, black bear.
Black bear.
Yeah, 在那边。
Sleeping. Hi. Pukwaling. Come on, come up. Are you sick? That's the Ursus America. Ooh, gardens. Oh, 好多那个 peacock 在上面。Ang ganda, guys. Ooh. Open. There are a lot of peacock here. Can you see? They are on the trees, guys. Look at this plant. Hawkaw. Ang taas na plant na to, guys. Oh, this is backyard birds. The tree. Pumanchi kang kanan. Ay, ang ganda ng tree, oh. Ayan, natapos na tayo dito sa garden nila guys. So, pupunta tayo sa may tram station. Sasakay tayo ng tram para libutin ang buong kagandahan ng Flamingo Garden. Ang laki ng roots ng kahoy.
Davie is here because he was born into captivity and kept illegally as a pet for the first couple months of his life. Because of that experience, he is human imprisoned and not releasable. All the wildlife here is permanently injured or human imprisoned. Flamingo Gardens is not a zoo. We are a not-for-profit Everglades wildlife sanctuary and botanical gardens. We do specialize in native Florida wildlife, and we do rehabilitate and release animals here. I'll show you where they get released in a couple minutes. The Florida panther is our state mammal. They are only found here in Florida, and they are a critically endangered species. There's estimated to be less than 200 Florida panthers in the wild today due to habitat loss and other factors. Here's our flamingo pond, the home of our namesake flamingos. If you see some different shades of pink out there, we have 3 different varieties or different types of flamingos here at the pond. We call a flock of flamingos a flamboyant. Say that 3 times fast. Or a colony is also correct. They are all tropical wading birds, and they're born white and gray and develop that color over the first 3 years of their life. As they mature, it's affected by minerals in the algae called carotenoids, like beta-carotene, as well as shrimp and invertebrate that they feed on. Named Sebastian. We've got some iguanas out on the grass there, some of our invasive green iguanas, and the rest of our rescued wildlife can be found in a walking loop right here. On the driver's side, you can find the alligators, tortoises, turtles, otters, and our black bear, as well as bobcats right down that way.
Iguana.
Yep. They had a home in Hollywood, Florida, and bought up hundreds of acres of land right here to start the groups established way back when in 1927. The house was... Today, the Ray Botanical Collection has over 3,000 different kinds of plants. Don't worry, I'm not going to try some of the ones we pass along the way. And that collection includes 15 champion trees, and biggest of that type of tree in the state, the country, or even the world in some cases. Now, that bird with white shoulders there is one of our pied or piebald peacocks, because he has a combination of white and colorful feathers. You may also see some that are completely white. Are called leucistic peacocks, like lucid. They have pigmented eyes, but no pigment in their feathers. And we have an avocado tree out on the driver's side, also known as alligator trees. Next to it are lychee from China. They produce a small red fruit or lychee nut, some refer to
This
as
is mango.
the Chinese cherry.
Mango tree.
Now, over here on the passenger side is a peahen with her small chick going for a walk. And they are very maternal. Those chicks will stay with their mom for months.
Oh, iguana, how big the iguana.
And we call a flock of peafowl a party or an ostentation. Here we have banana plants on the driver's side. These are not trees. They don't have bark or wood. So contrary to popular belief, bananas don't grow on trees. They grow on plants. That stalk is made up of compressed leaves. And they're an annual. After the fruit's ready, they won't fall over. We have staghorn ferns in these hanging baskets, named for their antler-like shape. Those are ant plants. They don't need any soil. We also have resurrection fern all through the trees. It's lush and green today because it rained. Yesterday, it was brown and curled up. Didn't look so hot, but it can survive long dry periods, up to years, in that curled up state. And then within a few hours of it raining, it does open up and turn that green. About 50 feet out, on the driver's side, there's a tree with a V-shaped trunk and some big yellow-green fruit up there. That is a jackfruit tree.
Jackfruit.
It's the biggest fruit that grows on a tree. It can be 60 to 85 pounds. That makes... Now, coming up here on the passenger side is one of my favorite special shout-out today with these yellow and green pods. That is the cacao tree or chocolate tree. That is where the main raw ingredient for chocolate comes from. It does actually grow on that tree, and that they get processed in such a way where they are dried, roasted, and ground, similarly to coffee, and then mixed with sugar and other ingredients to make all our delicious Halloween candy. And we have plantain plants. Yeah, both part of the banana family. Now, it's just the understory or forest floor of the rainforest. You'll find lots of large leaf tropical. Half of all the oxygen in our atmosphere so that we have all the nice fresh air that we like to breathe.
Very fresh, very green.
Now, back 100 years ago or more, pretty much all of South, a lot of Central Florida was part of the Everglades. And that's what we're talking about habitat loss. Natural forest island that we call hardwood hammock. We have some Egyptian geese out here. And some of our wonderful animal care team. This is where they bring rehabilitated wildlife to release them. And they release all sorts of wildlife here, especially hundreds of birds each year, including native hatchlings from our aviary and the birds that come in from the community in need of some care. Some more iguanas and 2 little turtles on the rock sticking out of the water there.
Iguanas.
Good animals' favorite way to pass the sunny afternoon, just kind of laying out and soaking up the sun.
These are
They
rabbits.
charge up and conserve their energy during the day and then become active later on. There's bonnet lilies or spatterdock lilies in the water, indicator of a healthy ecosystem. They do help to filter the water with their roots. That's usually where you'll see the birds drinking from. They need the cleanest water in the wetland. Up here we have a wetland walkway and our cypress swamp. These are trees that can grow right in and next to water, as you can see, and they have these knobs or stumps sticking out of the water and the ground. Those are a special adaptation. They're part of the root system we call the tree's knees. Just like our knees, they help keep the tree standing and anchored to the ground. They also help reduce flooding by soaking up extra water, and they help to oxygenate the tree's roots underwater.
There you go.
The bald cypress is the state tree for Louisiana. And it looks like a wood store
Iguana again.
down on the end of that walkway.
That's
out
so
there.
big.
The colors have more of them closer to the water.
Look at this.
Now, there were hundreds of acres of citrus here for many years. It was Flamingo Groves, a commercial citrus grove with oranges, grapefruits, tangelos, and more. Unfortunately, we don't have citrus here these days due to some hurricanes and flooding,
This
as
is
well as the
Lipahat.
citrus canker or virus that
Cypress.
came through the region in the
Lipahat.
1970s.
Lipahat.
Yeah.
We have
Today, this next area, which was citrus, is a mango grove. Mangoes
mangoes.
are actually the most eaten fruit in the world, nicknamed the king of fruit. Native to Southeast Asia, there are well over 1,000 different kinds of mangoes. We do sell that fruit here in our season, which is the late spring through the early summer for us. You see those white and blue containers buzzing with activity. Those are some bee boxes or man-made beehives to support our MVPs, most valuable pollinators, the bees, who do a lot of our heavy lifting, pollinating the majority of the food crops that we all enjoy, like fruits, vegetables, nuts, and legumes. They have help from other bee pollinators like beetles, butterflies, birds, and bats who work the night shift and are actually not so spooky. They're important pollinators, and a lot of them are vegetarian. And there's plants that only bloom at night, so those continental pollinators are very important as well. We have our new cactus and succulent garden here on the passenger side. These are hardy, drought-tolerant plants that like full sunlight and can store their own water. The bright pink flowers are the desert rose. The tall tree behind it is a baobab tree. Native to Africa, they are known as the tree of life or upside down tree. We have variegated aloe, prickly pear, and towards the end there's a pale colored plant that's kind of tall. That is called the ghost candelabra. Spooky. The candlestick. This next area is our butterfly pavilion that's set to open early next year. We're very excited. Having a walkathon in November to raise funds for that. That is our state butterflies. They're called the zebra longwings with those yellow and black striped wings. Like a yellow and black zebra.
Oh, so beautiful palm tree.
That brings us to our cycad garden now. These are prehistoric plants from the age of dinosaurs. Cycads are an endangered family of plants that have hardly changed for millions of years, making them like living fossils. They call them extant because they've survived mass extinctions. They were even a source of food for some of the herbivore dinosaurs. Some of them have seed cones that are kind of like giant pine cones. Up here on the driver's side, there's a reddish tree called Gumbo Limbo. It's a native tree, but nicknamed the tourist tree because of that red peeling bark that resembles a sunburned tourist, some say.
Just a red.
And we have another small pond here on the passenger side.
Tropical.
We do have a swan. We should catch a glimpse of out here.
My God, that is very shaky. Very shaky.
Oh, there she is. She's hiding. Up ahead on the right side, that is Francesca, our Canadian mute swan.
Swan for that.
Here on the driver's side is a very important plant. That's Arabica coffee, the type of coffee that we drink with those red berries. And that gets dried, roasted, and ground. Just like
Also
that
Arabic
chocolate.
coffee.
There's our swan.
Consegue. Chico.
On the driver's side here is our second hardwood hammock, and this one is actually known as Mount Flamingo because, if you can believe it, it's the second highest point here in Broward County. At just 26 feet above sea level, it's not much of a view here from Mount Flamingo, but it is cool because it used to be an island when the rest of the property was underwater, and we have found the Cuesta artifacts here on Mount Flamingo, including a 1,000-year-old dugout canoe. On the passenger side, there's some colorful rainbow eucalyptus trees. A pair of spicy plants where another important adult beverage comes from. That is agave from Mexico. And the heart of agave used to make tequila. We have starfruit or carambola on the driver's side here. You can see some fruit out there. Up ahead on the right or passenger side at the intersection, there's a tree with these pretty yellow flowers. The flowers are actually a vine that sits on top of the tree. It's called a golden chalice vine. And I know those flowers are pretty. You can look at them, but don't touch them because they are actually toxic. A rule of thumb for plants that we're not familiar with. Now that vine is on a melaleuca or paper bark tree native to Australia. That is the source of tea tree oil. There's a papaya tree here on the driver's side with some green fruit coming out straight out of the trunk. And on the passenger side, there's some
That is the
wild
papaya.
lemons, often used in desserts.
Twilight. Right?
Beside the Ray home here is our banyan tree with these prolific vines. They are actually aerial roots that grow down through the air and form trunks on the ground that support the tree as it grows outward. They call it the walking tree or the tree of rooms because it'll keep growing outward. They can get acres large, and they say this tree was planted by Mr. Ray himself over 90 years ago. That is the national tree of India. And we have our southern live oaks, and yep, you will see peacocks up there. These trees are called live oaks because they are green year-round, and they are actually original to our property. They're between 200 and 300 years old, hosting all sorts of friendly air plants or epiphytes up in their branches like those ferns. There's also lots of orchids installed on those trunks, and most orchids are air plants. There's also a climbing cactus vine that you can see up there that blooms at night and produces dragon fruit. It's called the Cinderella plant or the night blooming cirrus. Across the Ray lawn in the gallery, there's a photography exhibit by Clyde Butcher, some really beautiful black and white large format images of the Everglades, so go check that out. We also have our wildlife encounter show that you can catch at 1:30 or 3:30 today. You can find that up on the driver's side past that big tree, which is our champion cluster fig, one of our 15 champion trees. Up in that direction is where you'll find the aviary and the birds of prey exhibits, as well as that amphitheater where you can catch the wildlife encounter. And our animal care group will bring out some of the ambassador animals out from usually 3 different animals from a rotating cast of over 30 different ones. So with that, we're going to head back into the station. I thank you for coming to visit us today and for your attention. If you enjoyed the tour, please watch your head getting up and have a wonderful rest of your day and a happy Halloween.
Hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Meron pa tayong bibisitahin dito, guys. Ganda ng kahoy. Ayan. Ang taas.
Taking a nap.
No, ito ang bibisitahin.
He's taking a rest, maybe.